welcome to the channel, everybody. We are the Obsolete Punx. I'm Peyton, joined by Losty and Timmy. We don't have our hoodie. It's going to get cold. We are checking out My Republic by Good Riddance tonight. We're on track number 4. Tell me why.
Because we're on track 4. That's why. Let's go.
Duh.
Hell yeah. Timmy.
Fantastic song. One of my favorites from Good Riddance of all time. I love just some of the musical choices that they put in there that makes it so unique. I think it doesn't sound like any other song I've ever heard before. Other than like maybe the rhythm, but just the chord structure and the guitar structure, stuff like that. It's just one of a kind to me. Very, musically interesting. Um, I was kind of watching. I don't know. We don't have it on the call, but in the Zoom call we have, or on the we don't have it on the video, but in the Zoom call we have the lyrics up. I noticed they do mess up a couple of the lyrics, which is kind of too bad on Spotify to do that because it kind of ruined the point of the song. Because I think the main lyric of the song is "Tell me why you fight for my life, then you throw me away." But in the lyrics on Spotify, they have it, "You fight for your life, and then you throw me away," and that's not right because what I think they're talking about here is the idea of, you're conservative, whatever, blah blah blah, and you're so pro life. But then when it comes down to it, all you people are born and you come to the world and fuck you because you don't have the same ideas as I do. And you legislate your sad opinions on me. I mean, oh, it's so good. It's so powerful. Like the message throughout is so good. So one of my favorite songs again from these guys, 100.
Wow.
Great fucking point. Reminds me of Carlin. If you're pre-born, you're fine. If you're preschool, you're fucked. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
Losty.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. And yeah, honestly, what the song is about here, Tim. Yeah, like I think it's because people view an unborn child as like without sin, and then as soon as you're born, then you have sin. unless you're baptized or whatever. And I'm not going to get into all the religious shit about it, but like, I think that's kind of literally how, even if people aren't aren't aware that that's what they're thinking, I think that's kind of what some people think. They're just like, well, now you're out in the world. That's it's like fend for yourself. But before you were innocent and you were, couldn't protect yourself before that. So it's such a fucking weird way of looking at, at the world and how we should exist as humans. Yeah, I was definitely going to point that line out, man. The legislative opinion part, fucking crazy. So yeah, I musically the song is interesting. It doesn't sound like a lot of other Good Riddance songs. I like the melody on the chorus, and there's a cool major minor thing going on, a little key shift in there that really kind of takes you by surprise. But overall, I don't know. The song like musically doesn't grab me for some reason. This is another one on the album that I'm relatively familiar with and I've heard a few times. I couldn't really tell you why. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to make that pun right there. Apologize, everybody. But yeah, I don't really know why the song doesn't grab me that same way. 77, I think.
Was this one of the ones that reminds you of Bad Religion at all in any way?
No,
Okay.
I think I don't know. There's something musically that like while I appreciate what they're doing there, it's kind of repetitive a little bit to me.
Huh.
And while I like that, like the main guitar line is the same melody as the vocals on the chorus. I mean, it's a cool tie-in. It's also like exactly the same melody, and then the drums don't really change much throughout the song either. So I think like musically, that's kind of what
Gotcha.
gets it for me a little bit. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Timmy. Were you about to say something?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So the reason I asked if it reminded you of Bad Religion is because it actually did kind of. This one also kind of reminded me of them a little bit. But yeah, no, I'm more up there with Timmy on that one. Yeah, the fucking lyrics alone bring it way up for me. People watching video on YouTube aren't gonna know this, but during the break, the last song was "The Breaks" by Chaser, and it kind of flowed really well into the song too. I just had to add that. But either way, 95. I just like to confuse the fuck out of you guys.
Yeah. Don't worry, I followed every word you said,
Okay.
and it didn't make any sense whatsoever. I agree.
Good. Perfect.
So, final score of 91.
Cheap
Very
my
nice.
goal.
I'm gonna start thinking about other songs when I rate songs and be like, oh, that song would go good into this song. So I'm gonna give this song a higher score now because of that.
That's not why I gave it that score. It was a 95 either way.
Oh, it stood on its own. I got it. It stood
Yeah.
on its own.
Oh yeah, but it was just
Well,
funny that it went well together.
I was kind of thinking while you were talking there, though, Losty, about the idea of people being born, they haven't had the chance to sin, and sin kicks in, blah blah blah. And I was just thinking about like just kind of lyrics of the song, but Trump can get away with it. I think they're just born evil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
is the words that come out of his mouth.
Well, pretty much.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's fucking crazy. I know, right? Like,
I'm not saying most people think that way, but
yeah, but then he says stuff and people are like, oh yeah, even if it's like, okay, no, gonna start rambling and ranting and just no.
anyhow,
That was all. Sorry.
All right. Well, that was Tell Me Why. I
Tell me
don't know.
why
I don't
why I
know.
opened my mouth.
Why am I here? Why am I here? I don't know. Tell me why. Join us on the next one, and Hood will not be with us for that one either. So,
Duly noted.
love you, Hood.
bye.